It's about that time, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
The Sinclair Show is on.
It is on.
Run it to your friends. Come on.
Come on, come on.
It's a moment of the show tonight. Mailbag is time. Sinclair is on the mic.
Once again, it's on. You're still troubled in your home. Got your tripping, don't know right from wrong. Send your letters to the show so we can talk you through. Get the answers to your questions because we speak that truth. Sometimes you doubt yourself, lost your health. Faith is on the fence, but you believe that Jesus knows your wealth. Keep it moving, spirit flowing, because we're here to provide someone to lean on when you're falling. Wednesday, 8 and 9, and it's on. Once again, it's on. You're listening to the only morning show when people at night. That's right. It's the Sinclair Show coming to you live and direct. That is what I do. That's how we get down around here. So look, people. First of all, I want to thank all of you all who continue to send your mailbag questions and comments to sinclairtalk@outlook.com. We're going to continue to address these things each night. I'm on the air to reach you, the valued listener. And the reason why I call you all the valued listener, because there would be no need for me if it wasn't a you out there. That's right. You all are the real host of the show. I'm just your mouthpiece, talking on your behalf, because that's how I get down. All right? Now, let me see. All right, listen to me, people. We got a lot of stuff to get into tonight. Yeah, the show going to be a little hot, like somebody got the oven on fire. All right. But before we get into that, let me see. It's a couple of things. Y'all, we got a couple of new people that one of them had a birthday today. Old Thomas Mims. Yeah, he had an old birthday today. I don't believe he told us how old he was either, because, you know, sometimes the older people they don't want to let you in on their age. I don't know why not. But we'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. But anyway, so everybody out there say happy birthday to Thomas Mims. All right. Let me see what else we got going on tonight. And hey, look, people, and if you got a birthday, let a brother know. I give y'all a shout out here. If your birthday happens to fall on the night of this show, absolutely you get a high five in the air, because that's how we get down around here. Let me see what else I was going to tell you. And I don't know for sure, but I think that we had somebody on last week, and I thought I saw that her husband's birthday was today. Miss Little Johnson. Y'all, look here. There go your boy right there, y'all. Look here. That's Thomas Mims right there. Mimmy Mims, since you done jumped on the air with us, go on tell everybody out there in listening land. How old are you today, man? Ain't no need to be quiet about it now. But anyway, we're going to find out about Miss Johnson's husband, because I think I saw that she had sent him out a little birthday shout today, too. And look here. Thank all of you all who support the show, sending out the cash apps. Look here, we have there's a lot of people, and most people don't want you to put their name out there or what they provide on support of the show. So I'm just saying this to everybody. Thank you for all that you do and all the support that you all do to keep the show up and popping. All right. So while Mims is thinking about telling us when his birthday, hold on. Hey, everyone, is on. Mims, that ain't answering the question. The people out here have spoken. They want to know what your age is. They want to know how old are you today. When he popped it up, we're going to let everybody know. But first, let me go ahead and start thanking all the people who are on so far. Gwendolyn, Lady Elegance Pritchard. Y'all know she's from Redstone Arsenal, Alabama. See, I like that too. I keep telling y'all, I like when folks represent their city. Like when people be like, well, where you from? I'm from Jackson, North Carolina. Small town. One street light. That's right. One stoplight, red light, the flashing light. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act brand new. Some of y'all ain't got but one neither, but y'all be walking around talking about y'all from someplace else. They go, my mama. Hey, mama. What it is, mama? Nikki Carter. She done made it to the show. And she said, good evening, Sinclair. You know what? Nikki has actually been trying to be on good behavior. I guess she realized she got that performance improvement plan of the show, a PIP, if you will. And she on her last leg. Cassandra Key, what's going on with the legal beagle? Annie Moore, glad to see you out here today. James Key, what's going on? Chanelli Rawls, what's up? Chanelli Rawls, is Carson out there listening in to the night show? Let me see. Of course, there's Tommy Mimi Mims, Detective Pamela Black. We are glad to see you today. See, Mims, look at Chanelli Rawls said, happy birthday. Mims, you getting all the little birthday shout outs. Let me see who it is. Jay Dizzle is on the air. He said he in this piece, y'all. Everything is everything. Hold on. Thomas Mims say he 45 again. You say you telling a lie again? Look here, I rocks with God. I rose with Christ. I got a CEO named Jesus, so you can't just be coming on the show telling them lies. You will get banned from the show for lying. Ask Nikki Carter. Nikki Carter, you got the pitchforks out already? That's all right. I'm telling you what's going to happen. You going to mess around and get excommunicated. Jay Dizzle in the house. Nikki Carter, let me tell you what I told you. I know I told you before. You are not qualified to be using the names that I give people because you ain't on that one-on-one with them like that. You say you call him Mr. Key, Mr. Johnny, but you don't get to call him Jay Dizzle. Keep on. You on your way out the show. I could tell it. Mimi Mim say he keeping up with the fountain of youth. I could go so many directions with that, but I'm not. But we'll laugh about it tomorrow. All right. Chanel talking about, hey, Nikki. Look here. Ain't no need for you to be speaking to Nikki because she on her way out of here. Okay, you ain't got to hear me. You want me to show you that I can block people from the show? And you prepared what? Jay Dizzle said I could call him that. Jay Dizzle, that he didn't even come up with the name himself. I gave him the name. He can't give you permission to call him something that I created. You know what? I'm about to go ahead and get on to what the meat of tonight's stuff is because I don't feel like fighting right now. But I done developed this little button I found out that my platform has that allows me to just hit that button and delete somebody off, either temporarily or permanently. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it. Anyway, we got a lot of things popping off on the show tonight. And so I definitely want y'all to matter of fact, look here, people. And if y'all got some folks that's a little bit under the weather and y'all want to give them a shout out, please let me know. And I get them a on-air shout out because sometimes the on-air shout outs make people feel good. So we're going to send a shout out to Harold Jones. That's my big homie. Yeah. Harold Jones, he working his way back to strength. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And then John A., I don't know if she listening a lot. Mama, is your one of your homegirls, John A., is she listening to the show tonight? Everybody send her a shout out. She not doing what she's supposed to do. I had to shoot by there and put my eyes on her. She was eating snack. Y'all ever seen people? Let me just say this before I go to the to some of these things right here. Y'all ever see people go to the doctor, right? And the doctor be like, I need you to do this, and this, and everything gonna be lovely. And they leave the doctor's office and go do everything the doctor told them not to do. I made a surprise visit. All right. Run this. I made this is a democracy. No, this ain't. This is the Sinclair show. You get kicked off here just for popping on too late. Get well wishes to everybody. So let me tell y'all, and then I'm gonna get to the meat of things. So I made a surprise stop over John A's house, right? And because my mama told me she was doing all right, but she wasn't at her maximum capacity. So I stopped by there because, that's one of my mama friend. They roll real deep. Her, Miss Bell, and John A. Probably ought to be sitting down somewhere. But whatever. You say I'm guilty of that too. Anybody ask you nothing. Anyway. Is that my boy, Big Rod? Big Rod is in the house. See, I don't even like to get started until Big Rod get here. But anyway, so I made a little pit stop. One day on my lunchtime, I said, let me go by and see it, because that's what I do when you work for Jesus. You stop by and see people. The Lord told me to come through. So anyway, I go by there thinking that, Maybe she's a little down in her spirit. She ain't down in her spirit. She eating corn chips and snacks and drinking all kind of stuff. I'm like, you know what? Let me go on back to work, but you keep playing. Anyway, so everybody, like I said, if y'all got somebody that's a little bit under the weather, let me know. I'll send them a shout out here on the show. Y'all got somebody with a birthday. Hey, ain't nothing like putting them birthdays out there just to make people smile, all right? So let me ask y'all a question. We got a couple of subjects out here. I know, do y'all want to go to the deep end of the pool first? Or do y'all want to go out here with something just a little bit? Matter of fact, I don't even know if it's light. Because all of them could be deep tonight. But we got a Q&A session today that's going to set the internet on fire. So what y'all want to do? What saith you the people? Do y'all want to go to the Q&A session first? Or y'all want to get some of these deep subjects out the way? Two deep subjects. Let me see. Chanel said light. I need 2 more votes. 2 more votes, people. Are we going light or heavy right out the gate? Let me see what Big Rod said. Why ask? Why? Deep end of the pool. That's my boy. Big Rod said deep end. Whoever's vote, the next vote, get it. Oh, Gwendolyn, Lady Elegance Pritchard said go to the deep end. Look at that. Annie Moore said the deep end. That's all I needed. All I needed was a few votes. Because y'all know how some folk like Chanel be trying to get to the light end. All right, so here we go. Let's go see what saith the banters. All right. We're gonna start off with this. Black parents accuses Los Angeles elementary school of traumatizing her daughter with a cotton picking project. Also, on the same note, a Little League Baseball released an official statement addressing a situation that occurred over the weekend. The incident, which has many people riled up, happened during a Little League Classic game that aired on ESPN Sunday, August the 21st. Let me tell y'all, first of all, we gonna talk about something tonight, and I need to begin this process. Is that Brother Riley? Oh, well, we really in the house tonight. All right, so let me tell y'all what happened. Whoo. First of all, let me say this to my Caucasian comrades. And for those of you who recently came on, the reason why I say that is because, you know, when you get your DNA test back and they tell you that you 42.5% Caucasian, Anglo-Saxon, from the UK, from Ireland, that's me. I got to respect my white comrades. I got to respect the 4-leaf clovers of the world, right? So white folks of America, I gotta tell y'all something. And I know it ain't everybody. I always give a disclaimer when I'm about to say something because I understand that everybody can't be grouped together with foolery, all right? But let me say this to my Caucasian comrades. Y'all better stop playing with us. When I say us, that means the other 50-some%. That's me. That's straight Negro from Africa. And I think I told y'all a little story every time. You know, I got this dude at my job named Imajuan, right? And he actually from Africa. So every time he see me, he said, my brother, you should go with me to the motherland and you would be treated like a king. And I be telling him. But then again, everybody don't get treated like a king. So I don't know if I can take his word. But anyway, listen, white America, stop playing with black folks like this. Now, I first saw the initial one. It says a black mother filed a lawsuit against Los Angeles Unified School District in state court last week over elementary school project that she says involves students picking cotton to learn about slavery. Let me begin by saying this. White America, you don't have to create no cotton picking projects for no Negro students to teach them about slavery. They know about slavery. I don't see if you really wanted, and here's the problem that I have. In all these little projects that you all are creating, you always got the black student, the darkest student. You always got the Negro students playing the slaves. I don't never see you making the little white students pick no cotton. And see, then when their parents come out there, and y'all know I am a little less like Dr. King. Cause see, y'all be talking about that nonviolence, and I keep telling y'all, when you work with Jesus, Jesus don't expect you to be no soft pushover. Stop playing with folks, with their kids. Stop doing this ignorant stuff and expecting that Black America is gonna keep just letting it slide. And see, part of the issue is y'all believe that we just won't do nothing. That's the issue. Because anytime, I don't care if you're talking about a relationship or otherwise, people will test you as long as they think you really ain't about that you really ain't willing to take the next level, the next step. This lady said in a lawsuit obtained by NBC News, Rashonda Pitts called a project culturally insensitive, said her daughter has suffered from extreme emotional distress as a result of the assignment, which Pitts says terrified her. She has uncontrollable anxiety attacks, the lawsuit states. All right. It said her daughter, Pitt said the first noticed her daughter showing signs of distress when she became very quiet and reserved for a 2-week period. Now, this occurred back then. It's just not going to court now, right? All right, let me see. Nikki Carter said, fire everyone. Absolutely. Why do they need a project to learn about this? Right, Nikki. So you okay, Nikki, now you're about to get a few hours that you can stay on the show. Said Pitt noticed a cotton field. Now think about this. About a month later, Pitt noticed a cotton field had been planted at her daughter's school while dropping her off and brought it to the attention of the associate principal. The associate principal explained that the student in her daughter's class were reading an autobiography by Frederick Douglass, in which Douglass discussed picking cotton, and the field was planted for students to have a real life experience of what it was like to be an enslaved person. According to the suit, the associate principal agreed the project was inappropriate after hearing Pitt's concerns and offered to remove. Listen to this. Offered to remove. Mimmy Mim say, what? I would have been there immediately handling my business. Oh, Mimmy Mim's feeling a little more emboldened because it's his birthday. Now he want to go fight the teachers. But listen, people, think about this. The response was just as ignorant as the action. Now think about it. They said, yeah, it probably was insensitive and going to offer to remove the cotton field by the end of the week. A Black parent comes to you as a leader, as a principal, if you will, and says to you, and I'm paraphrasing because I wasn't there, but says to you something like, hey, yo, bruh, come here, let me holler at you. I know blank, blank, blankety, blank, blank, well, that ain't no blank, blank, blankety, blank cotton field out there, is it? And the response that you give to them is, well, they had a project that they was reading. See, in white America, I got to say this. It's the director's fault as well as the school board. Absolutely. But I got to say this. I got to say it because if I don't say it, I know some of my Negro comrades is feeling it. I got to say, y'all always got this thing about yourselves where you come with some BS, and I ain't talking about Bible scriptures. BS is not that ain't Bible scriptures. Y'all always come with something when you use things that you think have value to us as a way to con us into calming down when you done did something ignorant that you really meant to do to make us look stupid. You said to this mother, well, I can see how you can take it that way, but think about it this way. They were reading about Frederick Douglass and a story about slavery, and they believe that since you Negroes learn better with hands-on projects, we decided we would actually grow a cotton field. We would actually plant a cotton field, let it sit out there all the time. And when the cotton popped up, we gonna let the black kids go play slave? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna mess around and make these Negroes stop practicing black on black crime and start practicing black on everybody who keep treating us like we ignorant. And I'm not recommending that to my Negro comrades. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't saying it's the right thing, but everybody got a boiling point. Some of y'all don't understand that. And I'm telling you, white America, stop playing with us with this Negro stuff. Stop playing with us with this slavery stuff. Stop playing with us while y'all essentially calling us niggas out here in public, because that's what you're doing. I done seen too much in the last month. I done seen people giving out certificates at school with the little monkeys on them. Why the black kid got to win the little monkey award? And then you try to say, oh, because he was making everybody laugh. Well, you should have gave him a clown certificate. Not no look. You can't give me nothing. I don't want no monkey bread. I'm not even, if I go to the zoo, you better not even take me to the monkeys. Now you can take me to them silverbacks, because none of y'all white folks don't mess with silverbacks. But you can't take me to the monkey cage. You ain't got to plant no cotton fields. Matter of fact, I tell you what, why didn't you do this? Let me see what people out here saying. Oh, Chanel said, well, who was in there playing massa? Hey, good question. Nikki Carter said, the audacity. Yes, you're absolutely right. It ain't no accident. I got a question for you, white America. And again, I love y'all because y'all 42. I'm 42% y'all. But I got a good question. Since y'all want us try to make young blacks comprehend specific things of people that you say should mean something to us, show me the projects by which you bring young black boys up to the front of the class and put suits on them and make little white boys put on suits. And you let the little black boy play President Barack Obama and make the little white boy go out there and open the school bus door for him. Make little white kids call him Mr. President all day. When are we going to have some projects like that? We not playing with y'all. When are you going to have some projects where you show young black men or young black boys, let them put on suits and be Johnny Cochran, be high-priced lawyers, be CEOs? When are you going to have them kind of projects? Because you're going to keep playing and you're going to make us do some other things. You're going to make these young black boys and their parents and their daughters start coming to your school and start acting like Nino Brown. New Jack City. Sit your what down before I make what? Big Rod said, from my viewpoint, some white school administrators feel like they can do this because not a lot of black parents show up unless it's sports related. Let some book come to the school that tells the truth of slavery and see how fast white people or white parents show up in the masses. Absolutely. Big Rod, man, I don't know, Big Rod, you might be running for president. But I'm saying these things to you, white America, not because I want you guys to experience the worst of who we are. But make no mistake about it, Negroes ain't stupid. And y'all getting Negroes to the point where they ain't afraid. And so when you walking around here, you are not going to be allowed to keep disrespecting us. We just ain't having it. And then you got just this past weekend on the 21st, and being shown on ESPN, the team of mostly white students and coach thought it was a perfect time to stuff a black child's hair with cotton on ESPN. Now, first of all, let me say this to y'all. I don't know how much you normally get when you file some legal suits against somebody, but I suspect that ESPN Chanel said, we might be country, but we ain't stupid. Absolutely not. Essie Shepherd said, what's going on, Essie? Glad that you can make it. And I'm saying this, think about this. ESPN, most of what you make your money on is showing events, sporting events, by which a significant portion of them are Negro athletes at the height of their athletic game. And you have y'all will stop anything. Matter of fact, most live TV got a 5-second delay into the something. You mean to tell me, ESPN, you thought it was okay to show these young boys putting cotton in a black kid's head? That's what I'm talking about, people. And y'all do it because y'all don't think nobody gonna do nothing about it. Because y'all don't think that Black America is willing to stop doing certain things. Let me tell you something. I'll stop watching ESPN in a minute. I get my stuff off YouTube anyway. Truth be told. Big Rod said, where was the parents of this child with the cotton in the hair? Now, to be honest with you, Big Rod, I don't know that, because like many things, a lot of times parents ain't going. These events will have a chaperone, and most of the time it ain't us. I'm just keeping it 100. Most of the time, it ain't us. We too busy to go with our kids anywhere. We'll brag about it on social media. Yeah, little Leroy is out here and he's going to the Little League World Series with his team. And look at what's happening. Raleigh Rawls, what's up, big dog? Raleigh Rawls said black people won't come together to boycott anything. Too many sellouts in the culture. Absolutely. Black folks put $12 trillion a year into the economy, but we scared to stand on anything because y'all ain't gonna put nothing down. You Negroes ain't gonna stop watching ESPN. You Negroes ain't gonna go out to that school and stand out there. Now, let a police officer beat and shoot somebody and you think you could get some airplay off that. Oh, y'all will run down there and tear down your whole city. Tear down your city now. You ain't going to tear down white folks' neighborhoods. But they out here growing cotton, and none of y'all thought growing cotton at the school was a problem. Because you knew, everybody that passed it knew absolutely well they wasn't out there making pillows. Tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. This is why I be on an emotional roller coaster. I'm for real, people. Y'all don't understand. Sometimes I had to check my own blood pressure reading this foolery. So let me just say this so we can move on to something else. To my Caucasian comrades, my Anglo-Saxon homies, this the last time we gonna tell y'all, stop playing with us like that. And to my Anglo-Saxon and Caucasian homies that don't agree with it, you supposed to be at your dinner table telling your husband or your sons that think it's funny, or your daughters that think it's funny when it pops up on the TV, that ain't funny. If you don't agree with it, then when you go to your cookouts and your family reunions, you need to be making sure that them racist jokers that's at your family reunion that ain't as open-minded as you about Negro culture, you need to make sure that they understand, hey, look, y'all need to leave them folks alone because they not playing with us. That's not cute and it's not acceptable. Because I know what you wouldn't do. And I'm not saying this to my Jewish homies because I got respect for all that they went through. I've been to the Holocaust Museum. I know they went through a lot. But let me tell you what wouldn't happen in America. You ain't going to no school and see where they're making no Jewish kids reenact the Holocaust. Because I promise you, if they did that, the Jewish community will shut the whole school down. I'm just keeping it a stack with y'all. Kiki Matthews, glad to see you. Aloha. I'm just telling y'all, other cultures don't stand for that. And America scared of certain things. They ain't pressing on them Jewish people like that. And I'm not saying it in no negative manner. I admire the fact that they ain't finna let you do nothing like that to their people. Big Rod say, here's the thing. A lot of these family members will not do it. Absolutely they won't. That's why they're able to get over with it. I'm just saying, people, y'all messing with a brother's mindset. All right. We got to go to something else. What time is it? All right, we 30 minutes into the game. Let me see where we going to now. I ain't got to spend that much time on this, but is former President Donald J. Trump really seeking to cause a civil war to stay out of jail? And what was he doing with these extremely classified documents? Look here. Let me tell y'all something. Who we got here? Yvonne Rouse, what's going on, lady? Glad that you done joined us. Now, people, y'all like me, y'all been watching the news and y'all been seeing they've been running up in Donald Trump. They look everywhere Donald Trump go now. He got some police and some authorities and some lawyers and some judges looking at him. Now, let me say this, and I ain't even gonna spend that much time on it because it's probably gonna be over some of y'all heads. But those of you who have served your country or have worked in establishment that have highly sensitive documents like I have, you know absolutely well you ain't supposed to never have no classified documents. If they got classified documents on them, everybody can't even look at them. Top secret, everybody can't look at them. SCI, everybody can't look at them. Matter of fact, SCI documents, you're not even supposed to take them. They can only be viewed in a particular type of skiff or a room that has already been cleared. You can't even take your cell phones in them. All right? Nikki Carter said he might have been selling them secrets. She talking about Putin. Hey, look here. Everything Nikki Carter said was alleged. I ain't trying to mess around and have them black SUVs outside. Lady Elegance Pritchard said Orange Man probably gave those classified documents to Putin. Now, y'all thinking exactly what I'm thinking. That, let me see, trying to hide incriminating evidence. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking that part of that, James, but the problem I had with it, and the reason why I believe it's much, much deeper than that, is because part of what they said he had, he took incriminating evidence that against the French president, some of the stuff that he took, that in Negro terms, white America, let me say this. The only reason why you would pull some data like that is if you planned on using it against somebody or making some profit off of it. Now, I'm not saying that's what that dude was doing, but I believe that's what the DOJ believes he was doing. And so I cannot stress enough to my Caucasian comrades that nigga say he doesn't have security clearance to take a Post-it note. Probably not. Big Rod say he's doing a lot to destroy this country under watchful eyes of people that's letting him do it. Absolutely. Carson Ross said Trump don't hide nothing. He don't care. He just do what he does. Absolutely. James said always about the money with him. And James, I agree, but I think this is more about his freedom. I think this dude is legitimately scared because listen, people. I know it's just look at this like they say about Jesus. Might not come when you want him, but he always on time. Trump going to jail. He might not get locked up when we want him to, but they're going to get this dude. I predict, and this is just my thoughts, either he going to jail or the stress of this situation will cause him to break. Cassandra said, I believe he took the info to use for leverage later. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, Legal Beagle. So, and I want to say this before I go to something fun. Well, I don't know it's fun for all y'all, but it's going to be fun for me. Our Q&A for the night. I want to say this to white America, my Anglo-Saxon homies, my people. I want you all to understand that when you keep hearing things and you keep turning a blind eye or trying to go against logic and reasoning, you lose credibility in the black community. You lose credibility outside of the United States when people start seeing y'all say, I don't care what he does. Because I promise you, if Donald J. Trump was Dion J. Trump, y'all would have been locked him up. Y'all was trying to get Hillary Clinton off some emails. And I ain't even no Hillary fan. But y'all wanted to lock that chick up over emails. Big Rod said no other sitting president or former president has done more illegal things than him. I agree. Nikki Carter said he ain't going to jail. Nikki Carter, first of all, I ain't even trying to take your little check like that because I know you don't want to bet no money. But listen, white America, I want you to understand. Hold on. Man said Trump is not going to jail. He put the most judges on the stand in presidential history. Let me tell y'all something. Mark what I say. At some point, he going to jail. Because the thing he's trying, when you get to the point where you're trying to leverage the fact that, hey, I could keep these people from burning down America, it's because you really fear something. Chanel said, last this happened was Roe versus Wade, and we saw what happened with that. All right. Or Obama. All right. So I want you, white America, to keep what I'm saying in mind, because when you keep excusing these behaviors, and it was one of them things where we even found out that this dude had a whole team. It ain't even just Trump. Trump had an infrastructure with senators and judges and lawyers and police officers and regular folks, even going into voting machines and downloading information. Listen, people, y'all ain't gonna believe me. You talking about you bet $1. Girl, I bet your access to getting on this show. How about I bet that, Nikki Carter? Big Rod said even some of these judges that he appointed are denying him in court. Absolutely, Big Rod. I agree with you. Kasar said, I also agree he will not do any jail time, but he will be tied up in legal drama for the rest of his life. No, I think he's going to do some time, because I'm telling you, here's what's happening. You got some Republicans, some true Republicans that are out here saying, this dude is preventing me from my next great step. And so there is an infrastructure brewing to get Donald Trump out the picture. And it's going to happen. Like I said, it doesn't happen. We don't have faith in the system because the system done let us down so many times. New York State gonna get him. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be between Georgia and New York that's gonna get him. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I wanted y'all to understand that was brewing. All right. Let me see what we got. Oh, we got these Q&A sessions. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story too. And because I think this might be help. Liz Cheney is working to get him out. She absolutely is. Read Article 1 posted. He's not going to jail. Article 1 does not prevent him from going to jail. Article 1 simply states that when there are incidents, there are certain times, but none of them can be a felony. And the things that Donald Trump did, he has done after he was a president. That's what's going to get him. None of the stuff he did while he was a president will ever come back on him. But them documents, those things he did after he was president, what he did in terms of the voting situation, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna come to pass. But we ain't getting ready to go through all. Let me see. They'll get him to agree not to run again, but no jail time. All right, watch what I tell you. Anyway, so let me tell you this before we go into our relationship. Our questions tonight come from a survey, not really a survey. It's like a test, a relationship value test. And I printed it out. It's actually an electronic thing, and then y'all want it, I'll send y'all the link, and it gives you a score. But let me tell y'all something. So I was talking to one of my clients today, right? And my client had called me, and she told me, she said she was having problems with her boyfriend, right? And she was really upset about it. And so I said, well, tell me what it was. And she said that apparently she had not had some communication with him. He was upset about not having communication with her, and for a little short period of time. It wasn't even no long period of time. It was probably something like a few hours or whatever. And so somehow they had got into a conversation about it, and he used one of them old phrases, probably something like, it's always a lemon asking somebody to make lemonade, referring to the fact that people want you to move past something faster than what they can. And it upset her, and rightfully so, because sometimes, people have a lot on their mind. And so as she goes through this, She says, and I just can't keep dealing with this. And I said to her, with all of the stuff going on, it is minimal that you're alleging that you got into a marginalized disagreement with your boyfriend because he wanted to talk to you and couldn't, and you're mad because of a phrase that was used to say he cared about you so much that he wanted to talk to you and you wanted him to get over because it was much to do about nothing. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I learned something from that dialogue, right? And what I learned from it is this. People, sometimes we can be so overwhelmed with not wanting to be viewed a particular way that we lose sight that everything ain't that big. If you got if you got a relationship, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or whatever, and they are in their feelings because they didn't get to talk to you, that generally means that they care a lot about you, because Negroes out here that don't care nothing about you, they don't care if they talk to you or not. So I'm going to give this recommendation out there to all of you all who latch on to things and may not look at the bright side of it. Instead of looking at something from a negative position and almost breaking up with somebody over a phrase, think about how you got to that point. And if the way you got to that point was somebody being that concerned or caring about you enough that it hurt them when they didn't talk to you, I think you ought to. I think you ought to give them a benefit of the doubt, and might as well. Next time you see that dude, you ought to give him a hug. What say y'all to people? The dude cared about her enough to be upset because he couldn't talk to her. Anyway, so I just wanted to put that out there because some of y'all be out there acting, y'all be on left field about a lot of stuff. Let me see. Nikki Carter said, why did he need to talk to her like that? Like what? Why did he want to talk to her? I don't know. I guess he just wanted to talk to her. Who knows? Does he really need a reason to want to talk to her? See, ooh, here we go with the male bashing. I should have known Nikki Carter was going to say something ignorant. She was not going to go the whole night without saying something ignorant. The whole point was he just wanted to talk to her. What is you about? Nikki Carter, where was you going with that? Ooh, you get on my nerves. Right, James. That's what I'm talking about, James. Here we go with that ignorance, huh? Absolutely. Anyway, so y'all just ponder that and let's get into these questions. So as I told y'all, it is called the relationship value quiz. All right. Now, here's how the quiz goes. There are 20 questions, and these 20 questions, you can receive either 5 points for a yes answer, 2 points for a sometimes answer, and 0 points for a no. You said, yes, was it an emergency? Oh, okay, before we get sidetracked, Nikki, I'm assuming it wasn't an emergency. Maybe he just wanted to talk to her, and maybe he felt lonely because he couldn't talk to her. What difference does it make? Nikki Carter, I don't normally ask people this question, but I'd be hard pressed to believe that you got a man that is willing to stick and ride with you, and you are the president of the Me Too movement. I've never seen somebody, and I've been on this show 6-7 years. I've never seen nobody that hate dudes the way you do. What is wrong with you? The dude just wanted to, girl, you about to get set off. All right. So anyway, let's erase Nikki from our thoughts. So remember, you get 5 points for every answer that you can put a yes to. You get 2 points for every answer that you put a sometimes to. And you get 0 points for every answer you must put a no to. All right. Now, y'all can write it down and let me know what your score would be. And again, if y'all want it, this is an actual quiz. I can send it out to y'all, or I'll post it up on the site in the next 48 hours, and y'all can download it and take it. Some of y'all gonna fail anyway. But here we go. Question number 1. And not even a question, it's a statement. In my relationship, my significant other is comfortable coming to me for solutions to concerns about life issues. Once again, in my relationship, my significant other is comfortable coming to me for solutions to concerns about life issues. The remix version of that is whoever your boo is, male or female, because these questions are not gender specific. They're just general questions. Is the person that you in a relationship with, are they comfortable coming to you for solutions to life issues? Yes or no? James said, yeah. James has started off with 5 points. Y'all got to keep your own score. All right. If you answer yes to that, then you get 5 points. If you answer sometimes they're comfortable coming to you, then you get 2 points. Let's be honest, people. All right. Let's see what we got here. Big Rod said yes. Nikki Carter said, Nikki Carter, come on now. I'm not gonna believe no dude is comfortable coming to you and asking you nothing, because you ain't gonna do nothing but bash him and make him feel less than. James said, Nikki Carter, we know you gonna fail. Absolutely, James, I'm with you. All right, let's go to question number 2. We got 20 questions. In my relationship, I provide financially for 25 to 49% of the household expenses. Again, in my relationship, I provide for 25 to 49% of the household expenses, meaning you're providing something at least 25% or greater of the household expenses. What say you all to public? How many of y'all gonna get a yes on that? Some of y'all started with 5 points, but now you just dropped down to 2 on that one. And don't try to lie, people, because 3 days ago, 2 shows or 3 shows ago, y'all was walking around talking about, some of y'all say y'all ain't gonna pay nothing if you got to work. So don't start lying on these answers. All right. Let me see. James said yes. James said he's starting off with 10 points already. Big Rod said he got 10 points already. Nikki Carter calling everybody haters. We know that means she ain't getting no points on this one. Nikki Carter said yes. Okay, hold on, people. Mims says she is very uncomfortable telling me. Okay, so Mims, if she ever does it, give yourself 2 points. And if she doesn't, give yourself a 0. Ain't nothing wrong with being honest. Nikki Carter says, Nikki, okay, let me ask you a question, Nikki. If you are not in a relationship, you can't take credit for this. This is a relationship value test. Now, I don't know if you're in one or not, but I'm going to ask that you have your man to answer this one if you're in a relationship. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Question number 3. In my relationship, I assist in 40% or greater of the household chores. In your relationship, you assist in 40% of the work around the house, meaning you doing something. You cooking, you helping clean, you help take out the trash, you wash some dishes. You do some 40% of the chores. James said yes. Man, James done got 15 points out the gate. Big Rod, he got 15 points. Ladies, it seems like these dudes out here is winning. Let me see what Mimi Mims said. No doubt, Mimi Mims done got him 5 points in the game. Nikki Carter, keep up. Just keep up. Ladies, I see the men answering the question. Why it seem like a lot of you ladies don't want to put your scores up here so far? Look at that. Big Rod say he washing the clothes right now. Look at my brother Big Rod out there doing it big. James says, see, yeah, you thinking the same way I'm thinking, James. Ladies, I need y'all to put some answers up here. Y'all had all the conversation in the world when y'all was bashing men 2 shows ago. Let's see. Look at Star Coleman. Star, we glad to see you. Girl, you been quiet up on us. Star says she got 12 points so far. Hey, Star, 12 ain't bad. You still are on the good side of things. Let me see. James said me too. James lying. Oh, man, James, she said you lying about your scores. No, I believe James telling the truth. See, Nikki, that's the problem. You don't believe it's dudes out here doing the right thing, probably because you might not have one, so you ain't got nobody to vouch for that. There's some good dudes on this show. That's why they on the show. He ain't showing off. He telling the truth. All right, let's go to the next question. In my relationship, I consider my significant other and their feelings first in my actions. Again, now this is an important one. It says, in my relationship, I consider my significant other and their feelings first in my actions. Not after the fact, but your significant other is, Star Coleman said, I've been on the move. I'm now in Minnesota. Well, look here. We hope you're doing good in Minnesota. We miss you. We glad you're back on the show. Uh-oh. James got another. James, you up to about 20 points, ain't you? James said he considers his significant other's feelings first above everything in his actions. Big Rod done dropped down. He said, no, Big Rod ain't getting no points on that. Big Rod said, hey, I don't consider her first in my actions. And you know what, Big Rod, we can respect because that just says we got some areas of opportunity. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Annie Moore says sometime. Annie Moore, give yourself 2 points for that. Give yourself 2 points for being honest. We appreciate that. Some of y'all ain't said a word. I just feel some kind of way that all y'all that got so much to say negative about some brothers, all of a sudden, y'all quiet as a church mouse. All right, here go the next one, yeah. It says, in my relationships, hold on. In my relationship, any decision associated with the house, my significant other is consulted. All right. In your relationship, your significant other is consulted. What's up with that, y'all? Nikki Carter said yes. How many of y'all believe Nikki Carter? I don't. She talking about next question. Big Rod said yes. Big Rod back up in the game with his point total. Uh-oh. James said absolutely. James is working on about 25 points. All right. Star Coleman said she gonna give herself 2 points because it depends on what it is. All right, Star. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing like honesty. Some of y'all need to practice some honesty. All right, let's go to the next one. It says, in my relationship, my significant other comes before my external friends and family. Uh-oh. Holla. This one said, listen to this one now, ladies and gentlemen, never gender specific. It says, in my relationship, my significant other comes before my external friends and my family. What saith you the public? How many of y'all gonna get 5 on that? I got 5 on it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what the numbers. Let's see the tallies. Big Rod said, sometimes give yourself 2 points on that, Big Rod. Star said she get a 5 on that one. James said always. See, James got to be in the lead. James pushing on 30 points right now. Cassandra said, James is a good man. Annie Moore said sometimes. Annie Moore, give yourself 2 points. Give yourself a double deuce. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Where's Chanel and them at? I ain't heard none from her. See, I'm a little worried. Some of y'all outspoken critics aren't answering a thing on this, boy. Let's go to the next question. Ooh-wee. This one right here says, in my relationship, I put forth effort to look attractive to my significant other multiple times a week. Let me say it again. In my relationship, I put forth an effort to look attractive to my significant other multiple times a week. Now, this did not say you get dressed for work and go out there looking good for the folks on your job. This said multiple times a week, you make yourself look good for your significant other. Let's see what thus saith the ladies on this one. Annie Moore said, give me 5 on that one. James done dropped down to 2 points. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still in the lead, big dog. Star says she get 5 on it. Let me see. Big Rod says sometime. Give yourself 2 points, Big Rod. Big Rod, where's all these ladies that ain't got no answers for us tonight? I just don't understand it, people. So some of y'all say, some of y'all ain't answering. That's an important question. It's asking you that multiple times out the week, you make yourself look good for your significant other. Not just when you're going to work or when you're going to hang out with your friends. I'm just saying. Here go one, people. In my relationship, my significant other has full trust in my loyalty. Woo! That's a loyalty question. It said in your relationship, your significant other, male or female, got full confidence in your loyalty. How many of y'all gonna pass the loyalty test? Big Rod said nowhere to be found. they dress for themselves. Absolutely, Big Rod. James get another 5. He got 5 on it. Annie Moore said yes. She get 5 points on the loyalty question. Uh-oh, Big Rod, give yourself 2 more points. Big Rod said she got confidence, but I don't know if she got full confidence in me. Star said 2, he thinks she's a flirt. She's a flirt. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She being honest. You know what, Star? We appreciate your honesty because some of these women ain't answered the question since. Well, look, whatever happened to, where's my arch nemesis? On these loyalty questions, don't seem like she got nothing to say. Somebody go find out if our little homegirl done fell off somewhere. Nikki Carter ain't got nothing to say on the loyalty question. Wonder why? Do tell. All right. Let's see what the next one is. The next one says, in my relationship, my significant other finds me to be truthful. Uh-oh. First one said loyalty. James said we ain't got nothing but crickets. Absolutely. Now this one says your significant other finds you to be truthful. How many of y'all out there passed the truthful test? How many 5s we gonna get on that? Ain't got no 5s on that on that truthful. Come on, James. Now hold on, James. Hold on, James. You getting too many. You ain't got to. You sure this ain't no 2? It ain't whether or not. Listen to the question. The question isn't whether or not you are truthful. It says your significant other finds you to be truthful all the time. I'm just saying. Animal said yes. She get 5 on that. Big Rod said yes. He get 5 on that. Mimmy Mim said, haters to the gnaw. She don't believe Mimmy Mim said his old lady think he lie like a rug. She ain't got no confidence in his truth. Matter of fact, y'all look at Mims. It's his birthday. Mims put a capital N over some exclamation points. Matter of fact, he must be sitting up under her right now answering these questions. She probably told him, and you better not lie. Nikki Carter talking about Nikki Carter, you saying you get 5 points on truthfulness? I ain't even gonna buy that. Look at your girl Star said she got them 4 laughing face. She said she truthful, but he don't think so. James said, if you know, then you know. All right. Nikki Carter talking about next question. She talking about some G's Louise. Big Rod said it may hurt, but I tell it like a TIS. All right. Mimmy Mim said, hey, go on to the next question. He ain't faring too well on the honesty block. All right, let's go to the next one. In my relationship, I tell my significant other I love them daily. How many of y'all tell your significant other, I love you? Don't tell no lie neither. Because some of y'all be too busy protesting to tell the truth. How many of y'all getting a 5 on that, on the I love you daily? Not every now and then, but daily. What Mim say? Mim said, women have way better stories than we do, bruh. That's why they on the quiet block. Big Rod said, nope. Let me see. Annie Moore said, nope. Annie Moore said she ain't getting no points on that one. James said, sometimes. James, you can't get a sometime on this one. This said you do it daily. Either you do it daily or you don't. You either getting 5 or 0 on this one, big dog. Come on, Star. Either you do it every day or you don't. You either get a 5 or a 0. Nikki Carter talking about yes. Yes, we don't believe you. James said, nope. All right. Get a 0 on that one, but it's all right. You still doing good. You still passing the test. Look at our girl Star say, well, dang, go on, run me my 0. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, here we go. The next one says, in my relationship, if my significant other has a need, they let me know immediately. If your significant other got a need, they let you know immediately. How many of y'all get a 5 on that? Y'all gonna answer that question. Let me see. This one right here. Let me see. Nikki Carter said rack up her 5 points. James said he get 5 on that one. Big Rod said he getting 5 on that one. Star said, no, he don't like to tell me when he got a need. He's and there ain't nothing wrong with that, Star, because there's some men out here, there's some women out here too that they like to handle stuff themselves. It's not necessarily a knock on you. It do count against your points. Let me see. Annie Moore said, no, he don't let me know too much either. All right, cool. This will say, I kiss my significant other daily. How many of y'all giving kisses out every day? It's either a yes or no. It ain't no sometimes. It said you give them out daily. How many of y'all giving out kisses every day? Yeah. No, we're going to get some 0s on that. Let's go to the next one so we can hear it because I know I'm running y'all out of time. Hey, your boy James had caught another 0. Big Rod said he getting his kisses in every day. Give him his 5 points. And they say she get that 0 on that one. Look at that truth meters. I just appreciate. Star said that brother's not getting no kisses every day. Squash that. I'm singing. I got 5 on it. All right. She got 5 on it. All right, let me see. Here go one for y'all. In my relationship, I am physically intimate with my significant other weekly. Oh, the old intimacy question. Hold on. James said I stand corrected every morning. James, no. When you answer honestly, just because you short on your points, you can't come back and James, we having some trouble believing your truth meter now. You told the truth, now you want to come back and get your points. This one right here says, and let me see how many of y'all getting 5 on this. You're being intimate with your significant other weekly. How many of y'all get 5 on that? And don't start getting quiet now. You wasn't quiet when you wanted to get credit for the other good stuff. Let's see how you get your points on this one. She got me every morning. She corrected me. Hold on. The question wasn't whether she give you a kiss. It was whether you give her one. Oh, Star said that was his choice. Big Rod said he ain't been getting no intimacy weekly. James, I don't know what boom mean. And he said, ain't no intimacy weekly going on. James talking about some yes, sir. James, you around here? James, okay now. You going to hell if you start lying. Oh, James said, if he the one got to be dishing it out, the answer is no. All right, that seems like honesty. So that means, and James, what that means is if your significant other was filling out this, she'd get the 5 points. Mimmy Mim said, no, that's not happening. Mimmy Mim said she ain't been doing right on no weekly basis. James said, you better ask somebody. All right. I'm going to move on because it seemed like when I asked about that intimacy every week, some of y'all just dipped out the way. I should have asked y'all how many of y'all be praying every week, because some of y'all need Jesus in your life. All right. Next, in my relationship, I never speak ill of my significant other to other people. What nigga called talking about she get 5 on the intimacy? Girl, stop lying. Stop lying. Man. All right. This one right here says, I never speak ill of my significant other to other people. James said he get a 5 on that. Annie said she get a 5 on that. All right, good. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't be out here in these streets talking negative about your significant other. You got a problem, keep it at your house. Too many times, y'all want to run tell your girlfriend, your sisters, your mamas, your cousins, your brothers, and all these people about your problems. Let me see. Star said, hey, she get 5 on that. Big Rod said, nope. Big Rod honesty meter is super high, super high. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one says, when I have a relationship problem, I, meaning you, go to your significant other first. When you got a problem, you go to your significant other first. How many of y'all getting 5s on that? And we down to we ain't got but 4 more people, 4 more. Y'all ain't gonna answer that one, huh? All right. Annie Moore said she get 5 on that one. James said he getting 5 more points. You better let somebody know James is in the lead. All right. So Big Rod said he gonna get him 2 points out of it. He do it sometime. Your girl Star Coleman said she do it sometimes. All right, cool, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing like truthfulness. All right. The next one says, I never, ever allow my family or friends to disrespect my significant other. What say if you the public on that one? This one says, I, meaning you, never, ever, you better not never let you hear your family and friends disrespecting your significant other. How many of y'all can say that? Big Rod said sometimes. Nikki Carter talking about he better do right then. James said exactly. He getting 5 on that. Annie said she getting 5 on that. She saying she ain't let none of her people disrespect her significant other. 5 said, Star Coleman said 5. You better not, because she'll put pause on you. She said ain't but one person gonna be checking him, and that's her, not you. Big Rod said, give me my 5 now. I might be a little rough around the edges, but I ain't finna let my people be disrespecting mine. All right, cool, cool. Let's keep it pushing, people. We at the end of the road almost. Says, when I am out shopping, I pick up things I believe my significant other will like. How many of y'all do that? When you out there shopping, how many of y'all just shopping for yourself? Or you pick up something that you believe your significant other is gonna like? I bet James ain't finna get no 5 on this one. What saith you all the public? How many of y'all, you just out shopping and you say, you know what? I think she gonna like this, or I think he gonna like this. Since day one. All right. Star said, give her 5 all the time. All right, cool, cool. We getting close, people. We getting close. Uh-oh, Annie says 0. She said she ain't breaking bread, picking him up, nothing. He better get his own. Big Rod said, give me my 2 points sometimes, because she hard to shop for. Ain't no wrong with the truth. Truth will set you free. That's why I rock with Jesus. Y'all need to get some Jesus in your life, too. Let me see. Let's move on to the next one, because some of y'all ain't going to answer. In my relationship, I know what my significant other's favorite color is. What's your significant other's favorite color, people? Nikki talking about she get 5. Nikki, you ain't buying enough for nobody but yourself. You know we know you selfish. You the Me Too movement. All right. Can y'all do, how many of y'all know what your significant other's favorite color is? Nikki Carter talking about absolutely. Star says she get a 5. Star, what's your significant other's favorite color? Tell the world, please, since you say you know it. Uh-oh. James said, give me my 5, because his significant other, she likes red. Nikki Carter said 5. Nikki, if you got a significant other, what's they? Well, you probably talking about yourself, because we know you your significant other. Big Rod said, nope, he keep forgetting. He ain't getting no points. Uh-oh. Wanda Little Johnson, where you been? Man, hey, Wanda, it's today your husband's birthday. It's today Mr. Carl Johnson's birthday. I don't know why I thought I saw something out there. Uh-oh. Star Coleman says, hey, her man loves green. Annie Moore said, does it have one? Oh, she said, Miss Johnson said it ain't her husband's birthday today. We had done accidentally wished him a happy birthday. Nikki Carter says yes. Nikki Carter, what is the color then? Come on now. If you say you know it, you shouldn't have no problem. We ain't asked you what the person's name is. Feeling some kind of way about y'all people. And finally, hold on, she said, I buy things I know he wants me to have. Girl, we done moved on past that. Want to say our birthdays are 5 days apart. All right, cool. Well, let us know so we can give that wonderful shout out. All right, and here's the last question before the show ends tonight. Says, in my relationship, I prepare a home-cooked meal for my significant other at least 4 times a week. All right, so we know on November the 2nd and 7th, we're going to get them birthday shouts out. The last question says, in my relationship, I prepare a home-cooked meal for my significant other at least 4 times a week. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, 4 times. Big Rod said, no, I ain't getting no points on that one. All right, where the point people at? Nikki Carter said blue. All right, we know somebody you know like blue. How many getting 5 points on them meals? Uh-oh. James said every night we don't eat out at least 5. All right, hey. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I could probably vouch for James on that. I believe James do probably cook every day. So we're going to get that. Matter of fact, now, if you want to, you can tell us what your point totals was. Again, I'm going to post this up so y'all can take this. You can ask your significant other to take it. Hold on. Big Mimmy Mim said, bruh, that ain't even happening. I ain't cooking nothing. Star said 26. I don't cook like that anymore, but I make sure he eats. Now, Star, I'm going to tell you. Uh-oh. Nikki Carter talking about do hot dogs count? Not if you want to keep a man, it don't. But listen here. Now, Star, you got some work to do because 26 ain't where we would want you to be at. But you can progress. That's you just got an area of opportunity. Mims says some of us have to work. Mims, you sounded like a chauvinistic person. Does she work? If she works and you work, you could cook sometime too. James says, see? Oh, she said 58. Okay, Star, you over the hump. You over the hump. Let me see. Annie Moore says she scored 39. Annie Moore, you got some areas of opportunity, but keep on in the game. You're still doing good. All right. So let me say this to y'all before I get ready to go. Because this is what I want y'all to think about. Uncle Cindy Sin and got this in his mind. If you scored less than a 50 on your, James said he stopped counting at 55. James, I believe you had more than 55. You was probably up in the 70s. All right. Mimmy Mims said he take care of the heavy lifting. Whatever, Mims. Let me say this to you people. Here's what you need to ask yourself. If you scored a 49 or lower, then that means you've got some areas of opportunity in your relationship value. Because remember, these questions are not gender-based. It means that in any of these, either male or female could be the person that should be doing these things. You should be trying to get your score as close to 100 as possible. And for some of you mean-spirited people, ask yourself this question. And I'm going to hit the music when I say this one because we're going off the air on this. For those who last week was talking about you got a side dude, a side chick, what was that phrase they used? An executive wife or an executive husband? How would you feel if you knew that your significant other's executive wife or husband scored higher on a relationship value score than you did? You need to try to get your numbers up. And I'm out. It's about that time, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.